Hi, years 3 to 6. We're going to look at some AFL skills today. So we're going to look at some different skills we've done at school for you to practice at home. Hopefully you have a football at home. If you don't, you can use a different shaped ball, and it's soft enough to handball and to do some marking with. So just try your best with whatever you have at home. We're going to do some handballing. You can use a partner if you have one, a brother, sister or parent. If you don't, all you need to find is a hard surface like a wall or a tree to use as your partner. So we're going to try and handball to the wall here, and it's a reaction to try and catch the ball and see how many handballs we can do. I'm a right-hander, but it's really important to practice with your left as well, and vice versa. Because if you're in a game and the ball's over this side and there's the opposition are here, I would need to switch my hands when I'm able to handball it over on the other side. So it's really important to practice both. Remember, you learned this lower down the school. You've got your pancake, ball goes on your pancake, and you've got your ice cream cone, thumb on the outside of your ice cream cone. And you're swinging your arm through, and we're going to try and test our reactions to catch the ball. So I'm going to demonstrate about 10 on each side. You guys can do as many as you want, or maybe have a bit of a competition with a family member. When you do handball, so I'm handballing my right hand, my left foot steps forward. And if I handball my left hand, it's my right foot that steps forward, so I'm swapping my body. Okay, here we go. Right hand, swapping, left hand. Be on your toes to get that ball before it hits the floor. Notice how I'm changing my feet. Watch, right hand, left foot is forward. Over the ball, left hand, so my right foot's forward, and so on. You can try to get a bit closer if you're struggling to reach and start a bit slower, a bit softer, or if you feel more confident, you might want to go further away. Try and collect the ball off the rebound. Okay, so that's handballing using a wall. Again, you can use a partner or a family member to handball to each other. The next thing we'll look at is a bit of marking. So a chest mark into my chest with the number 11. You might want to jump, get off the ground, chest mark. In a game situation, you want to try and mark the ball as high as you can to beat your opponent. So we call that an overhead mark with 10 fingers to the sky. And again, jumping to try and catch that ball, or mark that ball as high in the air as possible. Which again, leaping off the ground, taking it at the highest point. There's some handball and some marking. Next, a bit of bouncing. So again, doing some bouncing at school. Just to recap, the hand that you push down for me is my right hand, is on top of the ball, left hand under the ball, and you're going to guide the ball down. You want to find the back of the ball here, find halfway, and just go up to about 3/4 of the ball up here. This part of the ball should hit the floor first, guiding it down, and it will bounce back to you. Watch again, hand on top, other hand to the side of the ball underneath. You're going to push down. You want about this part of the ball to hit the floor first, and that will come back to you. And this is just repetition, practicing. You can start in one spot. You might want to try and practice walking around. You need a hard surface for this. You have a go on the grass, depending on how hard you push the ball down to the floor. And you can also try and run with the ball. So it's a bit of bouncing as well. And then we're going to put that into a bit of an obstacle course. So you can see over here, I'm using some balls here just to, I could use some cones, could use some pairs of socks, you could use whatever you have at home, just to mark out a few obstacles. So the first one we're going to do is I'm going to be bouncing the ball, weaving in and out of the balls. When I get to the end, I'm going to do 5 marks, head, overhead mark, or chest mark, and then I'm running straight back. I need to do 5 handballs off the wall. So, you could again do this with a family member. You do it at the same time, have a race, that is up to you. We're looking at accuracy, trying to bounce the ball. Don't let the ball hit, come out of your hands, in and out of the cones. Now we're going to do 5, I'm going to do 5 overhead marks. Try and jump as high as I can in the air. 3, 4, 5, and I'm running straight back. I'm going to handball 5 handballs, right? Using my right hand and my left hand. 3, 4, 5. So that's 1. Next one we're going to do, I'm going to throw the ball in the air and take a mark all the way to the end. I'm trying to do 3 marks before I get to the end. When I get to the end, I'm going to do 5 bounces, run back, and I'm going to do 10 handballs here. So I'm throwing it up in the air. Chest mark, 1, 2, 3. There will be 5 bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Running back. I'm doing some bigger handballs now. So I'm a bit further away. Try and catch everyone. Not let it hit the floor. Eyes on the ball. 3, 4, 5. Still on 5 to hit the floor. Still on 5. 6, 7. Still on 7. It's a good one to do with a partner. 8, 9, one more, 1 more, 10. So that is some handballing, marking and bouncing. It's a fun thing to do in the garden with your family, just to practice those skills. Thank you.